Welcome guys to the second upload of today. If you guys did miss episode number 3 of the FIFA 15 Barcelona career mode, go check it out. Go check out the channel page for any other videos that you may have missed. But we are doing the Serie A transfer budgets in FIFA 15 career mode. Guys, make sure you smash a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. Tomorrow we will be doing the Bundesliga transfer budgets in FIFA 15. A lot of you guys did request that yesterday, but I have already done this video. I've already got the gameplay and everything. So Serie A transfer budgets, we got Atalanta here, a 4-star team with £5 million in the transfer budget and 657,000 under the weekly wages. I don't know too much about this team, but they've got 72 attack, 73 midfield and 72 defense, looking like one of those mid-table teams in the Serie A. Pushing on into the next team, and it is Cagliari, I think that's how you say it. Barbo does play for this team, the overpowered striker from FIFA 14. They just have over £4 million in the transfer budget and just under 500,000 in the weekly wages. Only a 3.5-star team, and yeah, so let's push on into the next team. Obviously, if I don't know if I really don't know the team and their squad, I'm not going to recommend you guys who to get. Obviously, the teams like Juventus, AC Milan, and everything, I'll tell you guys where you should really upgrade in the positions. But obviously, some of these teams I don't know, but they're Cesena, I think that's how you say it. They just have under 3.5 million in the transfer budget and 228,000 in the weekly wages. Chievo Verona, just under 3.5 million in the transfer budget and just over 600,000 in the weekly wages department. 3.5-star team, 73 attack, 73 midfield and 71 defense. So getting into the next team in this Serie A transfer budget, it is Empoli. I think this is a newly promoted side in the Serie A. They have 1.7 million in the transfer budget and just under 200,000 in the weekly wages department. 3-star team, 69 attack, 67 midfield and 67 defense. Fiorentina, the next team, they're a 4.5-star team with only 78 attack, 78 midfield and 77 defense. 13.5 million in the transfer budget and 1.5 million in the weekly wages. Fiorentina, obviously they got the German striker Gomez, but Genoa, 3.5-star team, 15.5 million in the transfer budget, and that really shocked me when I first saw this. Genoa having 15.5 million under the transfer budget, you can really bring in some great young talent to that side. The next team, Hellas Verona, 2.5 million in the transfer budget, just over 400,000 in the weekly wages. 3.5-star team, 71 attack, 71 midfield and 70 defense. I think the Luca Toni, the legend, does play for them. But Inter Milan, 17 million in the transfer budget and just over 1.5 billion in the weekly wages. They're only a 4.5-star team, 78 attack, 76 midfield, 79 defense. They do have Hadanovic, Vidic, newly signing there, but they do have a decent side, Inter Milan, and you do have some transfer budget. But Juventus, the Serie A champions, 29.5 million in the transfer budget, just over 2 million under the weekly wages. 5-star team, 83 attack, 80 midfield and 80 defense. Look at that starting 11, absolutely quality, and that's why they are the champions. But you can also upgrade quite a lot in their Juventus side with their finances. But Lazio, 12.5 million in the transfer budget and 1.5 million in the weekly wages. Milan, who did sell Balotelli to Liverpool, they got 10 million pounds in the transfer budget. When I did see that, I was shocked. I thought they would have had more money, Milan, but they're only a 4.5-star team. And as I said, they don't have Balotelli anymore. They got El Shaarawy in the left wing. You probably look to upgrade their defense. Their defense is not the strongest. 4.5-star team, Napoli, 22 million pounds in the transfer budget. A lot of money there to spend on players. And you do have a strong starting 11 with Higuain, Insigne, Hamsik, and players like that. 3-star team Palermo, 7.5 million in the transfer budget, 370,000 in the weekly wages. They have dropped down in a couple of seasons. Palermo, they got 68 attack, 68 midfield, and 70 defense. Parma, 4-star team, 75 attack, 70 midfield, 73 defense, 7 million in the transfer budget, and 663,000 in the weekly wages. They obviously do have the pacey demon Biabiani himself, and yeah, so next team, Roma, 4.5-star team. Obviously, they came close to winning the Serie A last season. They got 25.5 million in the transfer budget and 1.5 million in the weekly wages. Obviously, they got Totti. They got the newly signing Ashley Cole. You might want to bring in some pace in that team. It is a bit slow, but Sampdoria, 3.5-star team, 7.5 million in the transfer budget, just over 500,000 in the weekly wages, 72 attack, 72 midfield, and 71 defense. Suzolo, I think that's how you say it. I'm 90% sure with these pronouncing these names, but 4.2 million in the transfer budget, just over 450,000 in the weekly wages. Torino, 4-star team, 5 million in the transfer budget, 753,000 in the weekly wages. A not bad team there. They have some not bad players. They got Nocerino there. They got Gillett in goals. So not bad team, but obviously they're not the strongest. So the strongest team from the Serie A will be Juventus. But last team in the Serie A that we're going to be covering is Udinese. Obviously they've got Di Natale, who has copped a huge downgrade in FIFA 15. They got 12.5 million in transfer budget and 698,000 in the weekly wages. If you guys enjoyed the video, smash a like, leave your comments down below. I'll be having the Bundesliga transfer budgets tomorrow. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you all next time.